Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., my doorbell camera detected movement. The first time it happened, I ignored it. My phone buzzed while I was asleep. A simple notification. Motion detected at your front door. I checked the camera feed. Nothing. The porch was empty. No person, no animal, no movement. Assumed it was a bug. Maybe a moth flying past the camera. Maybe rain. I went back to sleep. The next night, it happened again. 2:17 ham. Exactly not the same notification, not the same empty porch. By the third night, I was annoyed. I contacted customer support. They told me the camera only sent alerts when it detected a human. Shape not shadows. Not weather not insects. A person that answered bothered me because the footage showed nobody. For the next week, the alerts continued. Always at 2:17 a.m. Never earlier. Never later. Always. Exactly the same time. Every recording looked identical. An empty porch. A closed front door. Silence. Then something changed. One night, I zoomed in on the footage. I noticed something strange. The camera wasn't focusing on the porch. It was focusing on the corner beside my front door. As if it saw someone standing there. Someone the camera couldn't fully capture. Felt uneasy. But I still convinced myself there was a logical explanation. Until the 10th night, at 2:17 a.m., another notification arrived. I opened the live feed. The porch looked empty. Then the camera suddenly adjusted focus for less than a second, and I saw it a silhouette tall, thin standing inches from my front door. Then it vanished. The recording ended. I replayed it dozens of times. The figure appeared for only a single frame. Almost impossible to notice. The next morning, I checked outside. Nothing. No footprints. No signs anyone had been there. Nothing that should have been the end. Instead, things got worse. A few nights later, the camera detected movement again. This time the figure remained visible longer. 3 frames. Then 4. Then 6. Every night, it became clearer, as if it was getting closer to the camera. Closer to my house. Closer to me. Stopped sleeping normally. Every night I waited, watching the clock, waiting for 2:17 a.m. The notification became part of my routine. Then one night, it didn't come. 2:17 passed. Nothing 2:18, nothing Tecalon 19 nothing. Felt relief. Maybe whatever glitch caused it had finally stopped. Then my phone VIBRATED. Motion detected. 2:18 1 minute late. For the first time, my stomach tightened. I opened the feed. The porch was empty. But the front door wasn't. It was slightly open. Only an inch. Just enough to notice. Knew I had locked it. I always locked it. I grabbed a flashlight and checked the house. Every room, every closet, every window. Nothing. No sign of intrusion. But when I returned to the living room, the front door was closed again. Didn't sleep at all. The next day, I installed cameras inside the house. One in the hallway, one in the kitchen, one facing the front door from inside. That night, I watched all the feeds 2:17 ham arrive. The doorbell camera activated. The silhouette appeared. Clearer than ever. Standing directly outside, motionless, watching. Then something happened that made my blood run cold. The hallway camera activated the at the exact same moment. I switched to the hallway feed. Nobody was there. Then I noticed the TIMES. TAM. The hallway camera detected movement inside my house. At the same time, the doorbell camera detected movement outside. That wasn't possible. Unless there were 2 figures. Barely breathed. The hallway remained empty. Then the motion alert disappeared. The next morning, I reviewed everything, frame by frame, and found something horrifying. For a single frame, a figure appeared at the end of my hallway. The same tall silhouette, the same shape, the same posture. It wasn't outside, it was inside. I called the police. They searched the property but found nothing. One officer suggested stress, lack of sleep, maybe. I was imagining patterns. I wanted to believe him. Then came the final recording. It happened on a stormy Thursday night. Heavy rain, strong wind, thunder at exactly 2:17 a.m. Thought every camera activated at once. The doorbell camera, the hallway camera, the kitchen camera, all of them simultaneously opened the live feed and saw the figure standing outside, closer than ever before. Its face hidden, its body motionless. Thought. Then it moved. The first movement I had ever seen. Slowly it raised one arm and pointed toward the camera. My phone screen froze. Static filled every feed. The signal returned seconds later. The figure was gone. I checked the hallway camera. Nothing. The kitchen camera. Nothing. Then I opened the camera facing my front door, and my heart stopped. The figure wasn't outside anymore. It was standing inside the house, directly behind the front door. Watching. The feed ended. Police arrived within minutes. They searched everything. Again, nothing. No fingerprints, no footprints, no signs of entry. Nothing. The cameras were removed. Moved out a week later. I thought it was over. 3 months passed. No alerts. No sightings. No problems. Then one night. My phone. VIBRATED. Motion detected. I stared at the notification. Confused. I no longer owned the house. The camera should have been gone. Yet, somehow. The alert appeared. I opened the recording. The porch was empty. The timestamp read 2:17 a.m. Then a figure stepped directly in front of the camera. For the first time, I saw its face, and it was mine. The video ended. The account was deleted. Seconds later, I never received another notification. But every night, when the clock reaches to 17 a.m., I wake up, and for a few seconds, I feel like someone is standing outside my door. Waiting.